Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more Stormworks. Today we are back in classic career mode, at the harbor base, and we're working back on the boat. Hopefully, we've got some things to check out first. So let's go ahead and let's go in. Where am I at here? Let's go to the map real quick. Let's look at our cash flow. We've got $147,000, so still don't have enough to bring the boat in. That is unfortunate. Do we have any missions? We do have a couple missions, but every time I go out on missions, something terrible happens. So I don't know what to do right now. There has been a couple updates. Let's jump into the workbench real quick. I can at least jump into the workbench, show you what we've done. All right, we are in creative mode, hence why we are now at North Harbor. I'm gonna spawn this in. Let's talk about what we got here. All right, spawn in for me, please. Awesome. All right, so I don't remember what it's been about a week since I've played. I got really frustrated and I kind of quit, and I haven't played in a while, and I was really frustrated with it. But yeah, I'm ready to get back on this. So we had some problems with the engines. Oh yeah, I did add a helipad here, you guys. I was debating whether to add one up front, and then it added more weight, and I figured, you know what, we've got all this deck space here, and plus we have a huge VTOL that has big wide wings. It'll be able to land back here, which will be nice. So that was just something simple. Added some lights around that and some anchor points. Other than that, not much has changed. Let's go down to the engine room here. Oh, I did make a little indent here. I felt like these guys were gonna get rained on if that didn't change. Let's come down here. Let's go into our engine room. Not sure what's changed here. There was an issue. You guys were telling me about my pipes on the fuel. As you can see, there's some white pipe here. I did not have this connected either on one of my engines, so that is why one of my engines wasn't running. The god-awful noise. Okay, so let's go back to what happened. There was a terrible noise when we cranked up our engines, and a lot of you guys said it was because this up here was not connected. So I went into creative mode and we tested, and it was still making the same noise. But I did connect this up. I even lowered it down so that it pulls fluid out of the bottom here, and I still had that terrible noise. So I went through, as you can see, there's some radiators missing. I deleted all the pumps, even deleted the pumps here, put them back now just after doing a bunch of testing, and the noise was still there. I could not get the noise away, and then finally the noise just disappeared. It just disappeared, and then it came back, and then it just disappeared again. So I have no idea what the noise was. I don't know how to alleviate it if you do get that noise, but that was a thing. So as you come back here, you'll notice there's no motor back here anymore. There's no electric motor, and the reason that is I was having a ton of problems with the electric motors being a double-hulled boat. For some reason, I checked everything. I had a bunch of guys working on this with me. We cross-checked all the power connections, double-cross power connections, gave it extra power, and it would never work. For some reason, one of the motors would work for a few seconds, and then it would die. And no matter what I did, I changed out the type of motors, the number of motors, and it was always the same thing. The engine would die. Then I'd swap things around. I'd take it out of mirror mode, and then the other engine would die. So I just got rid of electric motors because it was becoming more of a problem than it was beneficial. And now in the last update, I did see there was a patch notes about engines running better. So hopefully this thing runs a lot better. I did bring this down all the way down to a 4-cylinder to see what kind of power I could get out of it, and ended up just bringing it back to our 12. I'm gonna have to copy these radiators back over to get some coolant, or we'll do another whole coolant section here, because I've had a couple of you tell me that the radiators don't want to work when they're right next to the engines anymore because of the ambient heat these guys give off. But things are running now, and there was an issue with the electric motors too. You saw a few of you saw my post where we ended up on top of the mountain. That was also a thing. We had not enough power, but we had enough torque to get up there, which was very interesting. And I feel like I've just run back and forth down this engine room a ton of times here. Let's go ahead and oh, we're stuck down here. How am I stuck down here? Can I not really get up there? We're forever stuck down here. Really? Is that a thing? I can get up here, right? All right, we're gonna have to fix that, because if we get stuck down here in survival mode, we're not getting out. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, so I did make another staircase here so we can get in and out, and this takes us right up to the deck, which is really nice. Why am I not able to jump again? None of this is really weird. All these little jumping things didn't happen until today. This was so easy to get in and out of. So we have engine access here running down both sides, so you don't have to run all the way in to go around. But let's go inside. Let's see, there was another change I did clean this up a little bit here, angled that, gave myself some stairs here so I don't have to walk all the way around. What else has changed? Some things in here. I started laying out the rooms. So we'll have like a room here, maybe like a storage closet, another room in here. They've got access to the deck back here. Just kind of get out and get some fresh air. Let's go back through here. I think I did the same thing down below. I came in here and started laying out the rooms. Yep. I'm not sure what I want these rooms to be yet, but we do need a med bay. We do need like a mess hall. We need some areas for the crew to sleep. We need a head, a shower, all kinds of things like that. And that's just getting out of the survival aspects of it and just going into the creative mode of it. But yeah, there's a bunch of things that need to be done. Let's get up to the helm here. Not sure what you guys have seen in the helm. I've cleaned this up quite a bit. Got this extended down so I can see a little bit through here, and you can kind of just see the front lights here of our bow. So you can actually see the fronts of those. But let's go ahead and crank this up. Okay, it still cranks up. Oh, we are going. We're moving. We're moving here. Hang on. Let me get infinite fuel, infinite electric. We can get that off. I'm hearing some noises that are kind of new. I think that's the pumps making noises, but it looks like everything is running good here. We can get it a little bit more speed here. The only problem is it's a gas guzzler. This boat is really big. It's a gas guzzler. We're not moving that fast. Now, this is a big ship. I don't expect it to move fast. This is kind of realistic as to how it would move in real life. I don't need this thing to be going 100 miles an hour on the water, but it would be nice if it went a little faster than this and at a better fuel rate. Now, I can tell you that in testing, I was getting 4 and something liters a second, so we're already down a liter a second. So I can tell you that that update has changed things. Whatever update that was. What is the sound that we're getting though? Is that a pump? It sounds like we're leaking air. Are you guys hearing that? Is that coming from our engine? Is that coming from something else? That's not coming from here. That's not coming from here. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I don't know where that was. Okay, I'm gonna shut these doors. Let's go ahead and shut those. I'm hearing it up here. It's like over, it's really weird. I'm not sure where these noises are coming from. Very interesting game, very interesting. But while we've got it out, let's go ahead and go back up to the bridge here. Let's do some testing on it. Since we can't spawn it into survival, let's go ahead and do some testing on it, see what it can do in the world here. So let's get turned. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put wind up to 100% here, and let's see what it does. Clearly we have no problems. Oh yeah, also we can turn on a dime now. Here, let me put the wind back down. I'm using the new spoon props. What are these things called? The propellers that have the pitch on them, and because of that I can actually turn on a dime with this thing. So look, we can spin in place. So what's happening is we just got some add blocks and subtract blocks on the back. One's going forward, one's going backwards now, and oh man, it is so easy to maneuver this thing, and it just goes. So check that out. All right, so let's get the wind back up. Let's get the wind back up to 100%. Let's see what it does going with the wind, and then we'll go into the wind. Okay, come on, let's go. All right, seems pretty stable. The looks like the props are coming out of the water a little bit. That's to be expected. I do want to come back here and fix this back end a little bit. Oh, it is getting shallow right here. It is getting really shallow. Are we gonna bump? Oh, we got really close there. We got really close. Okay, so yeah, my goal is to trim the backs here, make these back areas look more like a ship instead of having this flat section. I do want to fix that. That will actually lower the props down a little bit and maybe actually give us some more lift in the front, maybe getting us out of the water a little better. But yeah, with the tailwind, it does pretty good. Let's override our wind here and see. Let's get a headwind going on. Okay, headwind. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. We're doing the classic flying ships in Stormworks, but 100% head on, and we're still doing pretty good. Actually, we're out of the water more. I feel like we're doing, oh yeah, we're doing a lot more speed doing this. So with a headwind, we've got a lot better speed. That's cool. That is super cool. All right, so let's reduce the wind down. Let's, you know what I'm gonna do now? We're gonna tsunami test this thing. I did have somebody ask and see, can it go over a tsunami or through a tsunami? So let's go ahead and figure this out. I do believe that is the wave forming in front of us. Okay, cool. So let's just head right to it. Most of the time when you have, okay, I see a problem. I see a problem. We've got to, we got an open door here. We got an open door. Can't have that. Are there any more open doors? That door is closed. Gotta make sure we shut all doors. We can put a system in too where we have a button that will close and lock all doors too. Maybe like a lockdown for pirates or something. That would be kind of cool. Okay, let's shut both these doors. Shut this one. Let's get to the helm so we can drive this thing. Perfect. We're headed towards it. I did have some suggestions for adding some weapons to this. I think we could do all of those. I'm really to the point now where I feel like I just want to pull this boat out of career and just keep working on it and get this done, and then just go back into career, work on some stuff, maybe make a smaller rescue boat, and then when the time comes, we can bring this back into career if we want to, or not at all. We'll just keep working on this and just make a really big, cool rescue boat. I'd like to know what you guys think about that in the comments, because you guys do drive these videos. And if you guys want me to continue working on this in career and career only, I will try to do that. But I just feel like we're at a point where it's just not going to work. And I've kind of I was a little ambitious this season with some of our builds. So I feel like we might need to change some things up. But the wave is coming here. And God, the wave looks small, but again, it could be far away. And our boat is big. So let's get up to this. Come on, wave. Okay, any moment now. Any moment now. Any moment now. Come on, wave. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through this with no problem. Our boat is so big, and we're going slow, so we shouldn't dig in too much to this wave. It's all about our buoyancy. Here we go, up and over. Are we gonna go through it a little bit? Oh, we're going through it a little bit. Oh, but the bridge. Oh, okay. Here we go. Awesome, and we're out the other side, and we are completely airborne. Oh, is it gonna land good? Is it gonna land? Nice. Okay, there we go. Tsunami tested and approved. My next question is, if we went over this sideways, how would that react? Let's cancel this. As soon as that goes away, we'll get another one spawned in, and then we'll give this a side test. Because really, if this doesn't work in any situations out in the weather, then what am I building this for, right? Okay, wave, can you go away now so we can spawn a new one? All right, Tsunami just went away. Let's go ahead and spawn ourselves another one here. Where is this one going to form? Good question. Oh, it is over here again as well. Okay, perfect. So we'll just head that way, and then when we get to it, I'm going to turn sideways to it. I want to see how we end up rolling over this wave sideways, if it's beneficial or not. Clearly, going over it head on is the way to do it. That's been a successful test there, but I'm curious to see what happens if we get caught off guard for some reason and say like a rogue wave or something hits us from the side. So I think once we do this, once we go over this sideways, we'll despawn the wave again, and then we will go over it where the wave hits us from behind, and I'm curious to see what happens there. We're just gonna really give this boat a go. It's super stable, and I want to really see how stable this boat is. I'm really excited to work on this thing. So if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and I just kind of need to stop now. But I think we're good. I think we're good here. The wave is coming, going over some of the islands there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start turning to it sideways. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just start going straight again. And hopefully when this thing hits us, we just kind of roll over it nice and easy. Hopefully it doesn't flip us over. All right, here comes the wave. Well, I say here comes the wave. It still feels like it's far away. The wave's really big. So the wave's almost here. The wave's almost here, and we're about to go over it sideways. We're gonna be testing this out. Let's see how it does. Come on, wave. Oh, we're already hitting the wave. It's pushing us sideways a little bit. This might be not too bad either. Ooh, okay, this might roll us over. This might roll us over. Okay, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good. Come on, how's this gonna pop us out the other side? Okay, not bad. Don't flip us. 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 Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like going over it that way. That was unfun. Okay. But we still managed to get over that. Okay, so we're never going over a wave sideways. There's a potential for rollover. Let's go ahead and cancel this tsunami, and let's see if we can get another one in here, and we're gonna have this come over the back of the boat. I feel like it coming over the back of the boat is gonna be very similar to it coming over the front of the boat. We're just gonna have the bridge is gonna be our buoyancy. Is this done yet? Come on, any second now. Let's get through the last little despawn phase. Okay, new tsunami. Where is this one coming from? Is it gonna be behind us again? Yes it is. I think I see it back there. Is that it back there? That is it back there. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go towards it for a little bit just to kind of close the distance, and then I'll do a spin around by the time we get to it. I'm afraid that I'm gonna end up too close to land by the time this wave hits. Let's get going. Look at that turn. That turn radius is awesome. All right, the wave is getting pretty close here. Let's go ahead and spin this guy around. I'm curious to see what happens because we'll actually be going, we'll have some speed with the wave as this happens. Okay, turn us around. Hurry up and turn us around here. So we'll actually be going with the wave a little bit. So I'm curious as how that's going to change how we go up and over. Okay, go forward, go forward. The wave is coming. All right, good to go here. This should be an interesting test. I don't think we're going faster than the wave. I'm pretty sure we're not going faster than the wave. I think the wave moves at 20 meters a second. I feel like it's getting closer, but we've slowed it down by going with the wave here. Let me hit reverse here real quick and wiggle this guy back and forth, slow him down a little bit. Come on, slow down a little bit. Let's let the wave catch up. Do the little wiggle dance. I feel like I'm getting so close to shore. I'm having to do this wiggle just to keep the wave. There we go, here we go, here we go. Go forward. Let's see what this does. Okay, the wave is the wave, are we going the same speed as the wave? No, we gotta be going, yeah, okay, here we go. We're going back over it. Interesting. How is this gonna work? Okay, there we go. The back of the boat is underwater. The front of the boat is underwater. I don't know if I like the way this is going. We're still doing good though. Our engines are still running because our smokestacks have our oxygen in there as well. You know what? That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. And then we just ride the wave back up. That wasn't bad. That's kind of what I expected, but it was a little interesting to see. So cool. This thing is tsunami safe, you guys. As you've seen here, 100% tested and approved. Should we do a whirlpool? Let's do a whirlpool. Those are always fun. I don't think we're going to survive a whirlpool. I don't think we have the engine power to get ourselves out of the whirlpool, and I think it's just going to suck us straight down. And I know the tornado, I think it shouldn't pull us up into the sky, but it probably will do damage to us. We'll just test natural disasters today. Let's see how it goes. All right, tsunami is done. Let's get a whirlpool going. And awesome, it spawned right here in front of us, so we can go ahead and get into that. Yeah, I think this is going to pull us all the way down. I don't think we're going to be able to manage this. Let's see. Let's say we got caught in it and now we're trying to get out of it. Yeah, we just don't have the power. We're done for. And down we go. So yeah, whirlpools, we're not protected from whirlpools. And we're upside down too, which is gonna make this thing really hard to flip. So not whirlpool safe. Hopefully we can avoid those. They don't spawn too often in the world, which is nice. Let's go ahead and cancel the whirlpool. Let's get this back to the dock here. All right, we got one more thing to test here, and that is a tornado. Hopefully it spawns out on the water and I can run into it. I hear it. Does that mean it's above me? Oh, apparently we can be lifted up into the sky by the tornado. Okay, good to know. Don't go near a tornado. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, well, there it is. We have been tested. Well, it's a good way to dry dock your boat, that's for sure. That's cool. Man, we were just heavy enough that it can't really lift us up into the sky. Is it doing any? I don't think it's doing any damage to us. Vehicle damage was not on. There we go. Now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Yep, the tornado is definitely brutal. All right, so that's interesting. Yeah, so tsunami safe, not tornado safe, not whirlpool safe, but that was to be expected. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you 100%. If you are enjoying this series, make sure you do a like on this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Should I just continue building this thing outside of career and then just get this thing to you guys on the workshop and then continue career elsewhere or with other vehicles, or do we continue to work on this, try to figure out our money situation? Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a new oil spill on this map for sure. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. I really want to keep working on this boat, but career is keeping me from working on this boat. So if we pull it out of career, we can 100% just work on it, finish it, and ship it out to you guys. Pun intended. So yeah, we're on fire now. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I would be happy to see. And there's our oil spill. And with that, let me say goodbye to you guys, and we will see you in the next one.